15 minutes. Hey guys, let me go ahead and make sure that I'm live over here. Hey, hope you guys are in the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So excited that you are. Okay, let's. Sorry, y'all. We try to make it happen. Um, okay, so welcome, welcome, welcome. We are doing, of course, our 15 minutes of credit convo. It is Wednesday, and if you guys are new to my page, it is your girl Raquel May David here with the messy hair because I was outside and the wind is what? Windy. It is. All right. So I wanted to go ahead and just jump on really quickly, cover some of the topics and questions that have been submitted this week. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to put everything together. For those of you guys that know, that are new, I definitely want to say welcome to the Evolving platform. Hey, Evolvers, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that you guys are here, able to turn up with me. So thankful about Christmas being around the corner, mostly because my kids are going to be home. So for those of you guys who are like me and is looking forward to being off and being able to just chill out, I definitely think that was great. I want to give a shout out to all of the people that have been really, really grinding to meet their goals, get the year together, and really just rise to the occasion of what of reaching their specific goals, right? It is very hard to stay consistent. It's very hard to stay disciplined until you decide. I do watch this gentleman by the name of Myron Gordon, and he says once you decide, it means to cut off. That's one of the phrases that he uses on a continuous basis. And I've noticed that it is a lot easier when I make a clear decision and I'm not riding the fence that like this is it that I normally produce and execute seamlessly. So with that being said, I am so excited that I made the decision that on Wednesdays for 15 minutes, we're going to get together. We're going to have a real heart to heart. But I also decided that every year I'm going to open an annual virtual event. Sometimes I am thinking about launching it in person as well. I'm coordinating with Set a Presence LLC to go ahead and roll out some dates for an actual in-person option that we can sit and have two separate meetings. So one will be for the consumer. It's going to be all credit, all encompassing, just going over and creating a clear plan of action. So kind of like a vision board on crack. So the point of it is going to be that you come into the room, we're going to look at what you're wanting to do, and we're going to create an action plan behind it to ensure that you are able to actually reach your goals because you have a mapped out plan. Now, let me be clear. You don't know what things are going to look like until you actually make them happen. A lot of times we all sit and go, oh, I'm going to be able to do this. I can just get up on Thursday and get it done. And then when you get up on Thursday to get it done, you're realizing, oh, snap, there are like 3 things I have to do before I do this one thing. So my goal is to have everyone that has a personal credit goal to come into the building. We're going to have a complete conversation. It is not going to be hosted on Facebook or Instagram or anywhere. It's going to be a private room where we're going to be able to talk about your goals. We're going to execute a plan of action. And then one of the great things is that I'm going to do check-ins and be like, hey, how's that going? What's going on? And I am going to have for both sessions a couple of speakers that will also come in, chime in, give their expertise, and also offer access to them as well. I feel like if you have amazing creative people in the room, it makes it easy. It's a no-brainer for you to get it done. And again, this is free. For the business owners, I am also going to hold one there because there are a lot of down sale opportunities that we are missing. And when I say we, I like to be very. Why is my hair doing this? Okay, sorry. When I say we, I like to be very honest on there's opportunities that I've missed out because I haven't built a funnel or my funnel doesn't work as effectively as it should. And I want to have the people that work on these items in real time to be able to have their conversation. So I wanted to go ahead and just advise that those two things are going to drop. I'm going to come to this video once the platform is up and the date is secured. But I'm going to start it this year. I'm going to meet up for business owners and for personal, where we can talk about what we're going to execute, create a plan of action, and actually drop knowledge and key points that will help take us to the next level. I think that if you have access to great minds, it'll push you to grow right past where you are. So that was the announcement. You know, you say church announcements. Also, for those of you who are looking to understand and master doing credit on your own, for yourself, if you want to be the person in charge, I am, of course, hosting the onboarding for Dispute Panda tonight. We will not have any hosting on Monday. So definitely, if you guys have questions about Dispute Panda, if you have not signed up as of yet, please, please, please go ahead and check out disputepanda.com. Go ahead and sign up, and you will get the free Zoom link as well. And I'll also come back to the live and make sure to plug in the link. So if you guys want to know how to do it, there's going to be options there. Excuse me. So, ooh, I'm hungry, y'all. So, we've covered all housekeepings. The forms will be dropped. We're going to talk about execution. A lot of times they say we're going to leave with a curated plan. I want you to actually leave with a plan. And I'm not just wanting that, I'm curating the experience. So, whether you're looking for help in the credit space on a personal tip, or you're looking for it in the business platform, where I'm going to leverage both of that for you and tell you where your starting point is and get you going. And there's going to be different price points information that's going to be released. So it's not going to be just you have to have all this capital. Listen, my goal is to get you where you need to go in real time. So we're going to talk all the types of options that's going to help you be a beast in everything that you set your mind to. But y'all know it's almost time for me to get back to what I'm going to do. So with my church lady brunch dress on. So here's what's going on. You know that we had the 12 days of Christmas going. I definitely like with the submissions that have been coming in, it has been epic. I don't know if you guys were able to see the live that I did with my daughter. She asked some really dope questions that, like, in my mind, I'm like, she works with me all the time. She has to know the answers to this. And when she flat out was like, I know about how to balance a checkbook and I know how to keep money in my account, but like, what's this credit card thing? What's this? Like, having her ask the questions and seeing where the gaps were completely amazing. Because as I was speaking to her, I could tell that she knew the answer, but she didn't know that like she had it right. So having the experience of having that coaching call, and it wasn't even a coaching call, it was literally sorry, y'all. I went to the store. I literally was showing her how to use the platform, and we were able to have clear discussions in real time. If y'all don't know, I really be wanting to be the Wendy Williams of credit repair. Okay. I'm the mayor in these streets of credit. And I remember, I don't know if y'all remember, Wendy Williams back in the day used to have a lozenge and she used to keep it around her for her speaking. And it's so funny because I have done like keeping lozenges around. But anyway, so the 15 days of credit tips that we were curating, there were a bunch of questions that were submitted. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure that I have the questions here, and I'm going to go ahead and ask the one that is for today. So the question that was asked was, should you always buy a new car instead of a used one for better reliability? So the answer to that question is fiction. Used cars can be reliable. Depending on the situation, it can be budget friendly, a little bit more than new ones. Researching the history of the used car, considering certified pre-owned options, and also having a mechanic Basically inspect the purchase is great. Now, what I am going to tell you, okay, because I like to tell y'all the truth. It is, in my opinion, especially since I have worked in the banking industry before, and I've also purchased cars. Like I wish I could have walked. I was still in Wise. I could take the train, but I decided to move to Florida, and now I'm in Texas. So a car is 1,000% necessary, right? So with that being said, I personally am an advocate of purchasing a new car. One of the tips that I tell a lot of my clients is that you can also look at demo cars. Demo cars have low mileage. It's like under the one that I purchased was under 100 miles. So it is still considered new, although it may have been a loaner car or something of that nature. When you are purchasing a new car, you have a little bit more flexibility, especially if you know how to negotiate for the car. So the tips that I always give is I don't ever buy during like tax time. I feel like the numbers have already always been inflated. I do have friends that work in the car industry, so I'm not big of buying during tax times or any major holidays for me to be like, oh, we need to go ahead and buy now. However, one of the things that I do point out is that when you are looking to buy a car, I feel like we don't do a lot of research as to what we want and what we also, don't fill out a form. And I've seen this happen where I went into a car lot, and I'm just again speaking from my experience and speaking from my friend's experience. My very first brand new truck, I went to go to the dealership on my own, and the gentleman turned around and asked me to fill out a form. It was like, "I'll get you into something," and I was like, "I don't want to be into something." Like I knew that I had my kids. I knew that at that time I was recently divorced. Um, and I had to get a new car because the cost of repairing the car that I had, even though it was paid for, was going to be a lot. And to me, I felt like after I fix the transmission, then I'm gonna have to fix something else and something else. I was like, it's just better for me to trade this paid off car in and just go ahead and get a brand new vehicle. I am definitely one of the gems that I drop is definitely go at the end of the month, unless you have better credit. Number one, if you're getting closer to the end of the month, the salesmen are looking to meet their goals. Also, a lot of the people who already have better credit, they can bundle the accounts together and submit it to a bank. So a lot of times you have the ability that because Bob, Sarah, Susie, Rebecca, Janet, all of them had better credit, and then they're making a deal with Wells Fargo or JP Morgan Chase saying, hey, this is the cluster of people that we have. Let's negotiate. It makes the room a little bit easier for you to navigate the waters when one, they definitely need to hit their numbers and their sale goal. And two, you know that people who have already been able to, like, they don't have to drop any money. Their credit score is amazing. You might be a little bit at the lower end. Now, if your credit score is not amazing, you should go ahead sign up. We have options, okay? And I'm telling you right now that I just rolled out a new option where you can do credit repair yourself for $50 a month. Okay. So there are options out here for you to fix your credit before you go to the dealership. But if it's an urgency, it's something you need right now. I don't want you to feel like you are not able to go ahead and be successful. So again, end of the month. Do I like you purchasing new cars? Yes. Also, the alternative to a new car or a pre-owned car is a demo car. You can ask the dealership how many demo cars do they have available. Demo cars are normally cars that they've taken and driven around and they have used it to drop off a client. So it's never been owned by anyone. It's only been owned by the actual dealership, but they have used it to dip and zoom. Okay. And this will give you a little bit more breathing room for you to have negotiation on the actual vehicle itself. That is just a tip that I personally use. I've used it even recently when I've tried to help my husband get a car. Um, But he's here. He's with us. So definitely take advantage of those. But you want to research what it is you want. Um, I'm going to say this, and it's going to be the last thing, and I'm going to get up off of it. One of the things I think is difficult is like when I went car shopping with my son. I was car shopping with him. I told him, hey, I don't think you should get this particular car. The value wasn't valuing. I know what the back of it looked like, and I wanted to go ahead and make sure that when he got something, when he drove it off the lot, it wasn't going to depreciate so quickly. Fast forward, it's what, 7, 8 months, and now he wants to refinance, but the value of the car versus the value of his loan is not making sense. Now, of course, we curated a plan specifically for him because, again, although he didn't have to put any money down, his monthly payment is not excessive, but the value of the car still is what the value of the car is. And understand that as the market trades, as you add mileage on the car, all of those things are going to affect the value of the car, how you take care of the car, right? All of that is going to affect it. So we have a curated plan to get him out of the situation. He's going to be able to trade in that car. Actually, I think he's going to be trading in it at the top of the year because the car that he wants will be available at this particular location. He knows what's dropping. He's done the research on the car. He knows the value. But I think we fail to plan how, not just today, but like our end goal. And I had a mentor, and he's actually an amazing, he is an amazing mentor. Dustin Ball says, in every single one of his videos, he says, start with the end in mind. And I didn't use that verbiage with my son, but when we had the conversation, because now he's ready to, of course, trade in now he doesn't want to trade the car. He actually wants to keep the car. He just wants to have an even lower car payment. And I was like, okay, well, this is how we're going to be able to curate it. He actually has a plan that he can pay the car off in 2 years because of how his payment schedule is and what his overhead is. But you want to be able to have a clear plan. Like, I'm getting this car. I know that the depreciation is not going to be too much, or if the depreciation is going to be a little bit much, but I know the value of the car might be sustainable. It might not be great, like I'm buying it at 20K instead of 30K. No, but have a plan as to how you're going to make sure that that vehicle is working for you, or how you're going to be able to revamp the actual loan, right? If that's what you're choosing to do. And if you like to do cash, honey, let's come on in. Okay, let's do cash. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys the 15 minutes. I believe today is day 10. Or is it 11? Y'all know I don't pay attention to videos, okay? But this was another submission from one of the evolvers that wanted to know about, should I buy new versus used. I am a new coolie, as they call it. I like to have new. That doesn't mean that you have to always buy new. There are some really good pricing for pre-owned. Um, Also, there's an option for the demo. Just want to do a quick recap. There are options for demo cars, which means it was never owned by anyone else. The mileage is extremely low, so you have a little bit more negotiation room and bargaining with the demo vehicles. Okay, and if you're buying new, they can throw everything in there. Yeah, talk to them and be like, I need this, I need this, I need this, I need this. The thing is that you don't know what you're going to get included until you ask. You don't know what that particular salesperson or that particular car dealership is in need of in order for them to go ahead and meet their goals. So if you don't ask, it's a no automatically. Okay. So I do want to say thank you guys so much for coming with the 15 minutes with me. For those of you guys that are on the Dispute Panda squad with me, I cannot wait to see you guys on onboarding. If you are new and you're looking to start up credit repair and you want an easy, direct way to do it, let's go. I'm so excited. This is an opportunity for me to share. Secondly, the virtual registration will be live by end of business. I will also go ahead and drop the link under this video on all my platforms. And I'll also have it in my bio so that if anyone wants to know how to connect to be a virtual event where we're going to leave with a curated plan of action for your credit and some business tips. I can't wait to see you guys there. Other than that, thank you guys. Thank you, Evolvers, for coming in. I'm gonna go and curl my hair, okay? And then try to go and be the difference that I like to see in the world. So I believe that there are videos that are going to actually drop for the rest of the week. We're going to have two virtual sessions. It looks like it's going to be the 23rd and the 29th because we're neck and neck. We're tied. Y'all better go to my stories and go ahead and comment which one you want. Okay, which one you want, the 23rd or 29th. But the end of the year, this 2023 has been a very interesting year for me. I've learned a lot of lessons. And I'm hoping that you guys have learned amazing lessons, have had tremendous wins. And if I don't catch you guys again, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for every single share. Thank you for every single like. Thank you for every customer. And let me be clear, a customer to me is not just someone who purchased. A customer is anyone who has come in, been a part, shared my book. Even if you got a free one of my free lead magnets, if you told someone about my services, if you shared one of the businesses that I shared on my platform, I just want to say thank you. And if all you did was be successful for the day, I want to say that that is a win. I personally have a gratitude jar. I cannot wait until New Year's Eve for me to read the gratitude jar with myself, my husband, and my children. I have been beyond blessed with opportunities, encouragement, insight, and amazing people who are not afraid for me to win with them, and saw and know how I really want to help other people and have put me in positions to be able to do that. So I am completely thankful. I am so excited for 2024 and for all the things that we're rolling out. Y'all, if y'all have not joined my mailing list, please go to Evolve Life Now for .com so that you can sign up for the mailing list because only my current clients and the people on my mailing list is going to get a full itinerary for me of what's happening in 2024 before 2024 rolls in. So you guys are going to have my first quarter what's available out for you guys, who I'm partnering with, and then as it updates, as more events come in, um, like you guys get access to it. So I'm so excited for that. So close out. Anyone who's in Dallas, I'll be in Dallas on the 30th in Addison. I'll be back in Dallas on January 13th. I'm in Florida in January as well. I believe I'm back in Atlanta in February. And wait, when they see that DIY that I got for them in Atlanta, oh baby, oh, it's gonna be so much fun. So I really appreciate y'all. I hope you guys have a great holiday. If I don't get back, y'all know y'all probably gonna see me. I'm probably gonna turn on the live while I'm making the jerk chicken and the curry foods and the oxtail and dancing, right? But thanks for all you do. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, if you want to add any questions, because I am doing the recording today for the last two items that are on my 12-day of Christmas list. So if you guys have any questions and you want me to throw in any bonuses, please go ahead and DM me. It'll be my pleasure to go ahead and answer those questions. For all of those that submitted the questions, I really appreciate you. Me and my team, aka my daughter and my son, are going to be going through the requests that have already come in so that we can do some bonus information and kind of like while we're going into the new year, you guys can get those questions answered. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited. So the you kind of team. See y'all later on tonight. Um, love y'all for real. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you guys. Thank you, Evolvers. Bye.